Hi and welcome back to Swathi's Kitchen Diaries. This sweet and spicy onion masala mixture takes this stuffed Karela to another level as it complements the light bitterness of the Karelas. So if you have a family member who loves Karela, then please prepare this for them and they will love you for treating them. So let's get started. These are half a kilo of Karela that I have washed and drained. Try using tender or baby Karelas for this recipe as they will give an awesome taste. So now chop off the ends of the Karela and cut them into 1-inch thick slices like this. Even if you are skeptical about eating Karela, I strongly suggest that you start eating with this recipe and you will definitely start liking Karelas. Now remove the inner core with a knife or the back of a spoon like you see me doing like this. It should look like a hollow cylinder and this is where the stuffing will go. Do likewise for the remaining slices too. You can scrape away the outer skin of the Karela before you slice them, but if you love enjoying the bitterness, then just go ahead and proceed with the core removal. And after you're finished with the core removal, let's soak them in some clean water. Add a 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder and a teaspoon of salt to the water and combine to dissolve, and toss in the Karela slices and keep them soaking in salt water for at least 25 to 30 minutes. And doing so minimizes the bitterness of the Karelas, or skip this step if you love the bitter taste. So I leave the choice completely to you. Let's begin by preheating a white saucepan and adding 2 teaspoons of oil. And once the oil has heated, let's add 1 tablespoon of chana dal or chenagapappu, 1 tablespoon of urad dal or minapappu, and 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds or dhania, and roast on medium heat until aromatic and golden. And once they release aroma and turn golden in color, remove to a grinding jar and keep them aside to cool down. And now to the same pan, toss in 1 teaspoon of jeera and allow to crackle, and then add in 1 medium-sized onion. You can slice them too as they will be going into a grinding jar anyways. Saute the onions until they turn translucent, and then add in 10 to 15 raw garlic pods and a big amla-sized tamarind, and continue sauteing for another 2 minutes. And meanwhile, let's come back to the Karelas. Pick up the Karela slices from the water and gently squeeze out excess water and place them into a clean plate, and you can discard the water now. Let them air dry until further use. The onions have turned light golden brown. Switch off and allow to cool down, and then transfer to the grinding jar. And now to this, let's add a 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and a teaspoon of salt as needed. Now grind in pulse mode into a coarse paste. Try not to add water, but if the need arises, then use minimal amount of water for grinding, as this will be the stuffing for the Karelas and it should hold good and intact after it's stuffed. And now keep it aside, and to the same pan, add around 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. And once oil is hot, gently toss in the Karela slices and stir fry on high flame until the outer layer is golden brown. You can see how beautifully they have cooked, and they are half cooked at this stage, guys. And now let's remove them from oil and transfer them to a clean plate. Do not over brown the slices as they need to cook further and the final result might not be as good as expected. So be careful to remove them when they are half cooked, and allow to cool down to room temperature. And once they cool down, scoop up some of the stuffing and stuff each Karela slice with this mixture. Repeat likewise and stuff all the slices. So I have stuffed all the onion masala stuffing here, and I have some balance of the paste left too. Now heat oil and gently place each stuffed Karela into the oil. Feel free to add some oil if you want, as this recipe calls for more oil. Adjust oil accordingly, guys. Now make some space for the leftover masala to be added, and add in the leftover onion masala, and keeping the flame on medium heat, Cover the pan with lid and let it cook until tender and all the flavors come out. It's been nearly 10 minutes of cooking and the Karela slices have softened. Now switch off and garnish with fresh kothmeer. And that's it guys. Enjoy the divine onion masala Karela recipe. You can eat it as a side dish or with any Indian bread or eat it with hot rice as it is. So Karela lovers out there, do try this recipe and let me know your thoughts on how it turned out. And do consider subscribing to my channel for more such interesting recipes. And click the bell button to get notified whenever I upload a new recipe. And thanks for watching.